right, so we've seen this little graphic, and it is the success model, where we think success should be like this. It's just like you're here and then success is here and boom, you've gotten it. But really, success is this. It's a whole shit ton of this. And I just wanted to come and talk about really some of the things that like I initially thought and now where I'm at with a business. So I'm a health and fitness coach. When I first joined, I was like, cool, I'm gonna drink this shake. This shake totally helped me like grow my hair out really long. It used to be like to here, and now it's like to here. And it cleared up my back acne. And the best thing is it cleared up my eosinophilic esophagitis. Long word for basically really bad acid reflux that I actually had like an endoscopy for. They like expanded, cleaned out my esophagus, like gross shit, okay? And I no longer have those symptoms anymore, and I will attribute that to better health, better nutrition, and honestly, like my shake. So, because it's loaded with nutrients. I'm not gonna go in depth on that right now. There's a whole bunch of my team members that are even better at talking about that than I am. But I'm gonna go ahead and just share. That's what I thought. Like if I just shared about that and shared about these fitness programs that were working for me, like I'd be successful. And that's not how it works. I had to talk to people. I had to let them know what I was doing. I had to let them know that they could join in this too. And so I wanted to kind of break down some of the things that I did to be successful, to have a successful side hustle here at home that is now turned into not just a side hustle, but the income for my family that I'm so freaking grateful for. So I do have notes and I am going to read from them so I stay on track and keep this short and to the point for you guys. All right, so many women that I know want to have this side hustle. This is something that gives you extra spending money. Maybe you want to go get that blowout, or you want to go to Target and you want to spend that money without your husband asking you, hey, what's all this money at Target that you just spent? Like, yes, I talk finances with Neil, but sometimes I'm like, dude, give me my blow money, which is, oh, that sounded dirty. That's not what I meant. I'm like, dude, give me my blowing up spending money that I can spend on whatever I want because I fucking earned that myself, okay? And you can earn that through a full-time corporate job too. Nothing against that. Just know, I think that that's really important to have like 20 to 100 bucks that you can just do whatever you want with. Anyway, so there's some women that don't have that. You're stay-at-home moms. I was a stay-at-home mom too before I started this. And I had quit my previous job. I had quit my previous income. I had this Etsy side hustle. It was bringing in about $1,000 a month, which is pretty awesome. But that really wasn't like what I wanted in the long term, because I knew I didn't want to expand that business. And so I had fallen into network marketing, which is how most women will start a side hustle from home. How even some men, my husband's doing it now too. Okay, so you've got to make the best use out of your alone time. All right, you have to schedule that shit out. So for me, this is my morning time. This is me getting it done before the kids are up. This was me getting it done during nap time. I had to have that alone time to actually focus on work. I'm not one that will sit on my phone and do stuff while my kids are playing around me. I would just rather be with my kids when I'm with my kids. And then I would rather tell them, hey, guess what? Mama needs to work right now. So that we'll get into that a little bit later. I also want you to communicate this with your spouse. What does your time? So schedule out your time. What does your time look like? Do you have a team call? Do you have a business meeting that you want to attend? Do you have something that you just want to get some work done? And maybe it's a Saturday and your spouse is home and you've been home all week with the kids, and now your spouse is home and you're like, hey dude, I need like 2 hours to get some stuff done for my business. And what I want to produce from that is this. And so you have to tell them why you're doing the business. So then you have to tell them, you have to have buy-in. So you have to talk. So this is step 2. So you have to talk to your family about what you're doing. Tell your kids about why it's important for you to have this 20 minutes for you to work on your business while they watch Daniel Tiger by themselves, okay? Tell them why it's important for them to go play at the YMCA so that mama can go and sit in the front lobby, sip her coffee, do a little bit of work, and help some people with their own health and their own business, because any income that mama earns from that is gonna go towards that vacation that we've talked about next year. If I don't earn that money, we might not be able to take that vacation. That's the truth, all right? The third thing is you have to take care of yourself. All right, so honestly, I'm super lucky that my business is all about health and fitness, so I take care of myself as part of my business. But not all entrepreneurs are that lucky. So you have to spend some time on yourself, whether that is Sasha, my dog. I will take you out in a minute. All right, love y'all. All right, so you have to find some time for yourself. And for me, the additional thing that I do beyond working out, beyond eating right, is that I listen daily to something that is uplifting. I no longer watch the news. I used to be a GMA like junkie. Good Morning America junkie. Would listen to it, would like my rhythms would up and go with like what was happening on the news. And now instead I listen to Audible, and I even do this in the car. So I've had moms be like, I can't listen to anything positive. I'm like the person driving my kids around all the time, and like they're always in the car with me and they're always talking. Girlfriend, get yourself a set of earbuds and get it done. All right. So that's what I did when I was taking kids places, and I still do to this day, is I will have my phone with a podcast ready to go or an audiobook ready to go. And then I'll have like my kids' CD playing in the background, which they love. So it's one of those, I just take that time. The other thing I do is I'm a huge believer in my mornings practice. If you go onto my website, you'll probably see some sort of like mornings matter, or what is it called? I should know this because it's my program, but I do a mornings group basically, and I help you with your mornings. Of course, the dog just asked to go out and now she wants back in, of course. Anyway, all right, the fourth thing is become really disciplined. Become really disciplined in a few areas. So you have to discipline your focus. For me, I'm very grateful. My company has what is called business activity tracker, and that shows me the discipline, the little things that I need to do that are gonna help me succeed. There's my dog. She's very pretty, but that's just one of my dogs. I have two. The other one's still out there. I just totally closed him out. That's okay. Anyway, all right, so you have to become really disciplined. So when you have your business time, you have your business time. If your business time as a stay-at-home mom, you're a new mom, and you have this business and you're wanting to do, and your business time is during your kid's nap, girlfriend, that is not time that you fold the laundry. That is not time that you wash all those 50,000 dishes that are piled in the sink. That is time that you take out that activity tracker and you do the work that's on it, the income producing activities, okay? I'm going into all of this in a little bit more depth in a blog post too, guys. So I'm gonna cover in the highlights right here. So take time off is the last thing. If you are starting a side hustle and you want it to grow. Now, if you're just starting a side hustle as a hobby, you don't really need time off because you're really not doing it that much. But if you are doing this full in, like 5 to 10 hours a day, depending on what you're doing, 5 days a week, whatever it is, then you need to take time off. And most people, I'll share with you, most of us are only doing this about an hour in the beginning. That's all I did in the beginning. Now that I'm growing and I'm wanting more, I'm working about 5 hours a day, sometimes more. My husband's working with me too, so it's kind of like the compound effect. So we're kind of working like 10 hours a day. Super nice. So you're like, wait. Why did you just tell me to take time off if I'm doing a hustle? You have to take time off unplugged. And I don't mean like an extended period of time off. I mean like every day you have to say, these are my business hours, and now this is my unplugged time, especially if you have a business and you're running your business mostly online instead of like an in-person belly to belly. You can grow a network marketing business. Either way, I am more of a social media person, but I know that I have to unplug. I literally every night at like 8 o'clock, I want to be done. Now there's a couple of nights a week that I have, one night a week that I have a team call, and I don't unplug that night because I've got my team call, and then I'm going to post after it, and I'm going to do all these things because of the team call. It was amazing. So the next thing is I also take 1 day a week off of social media if possible. And I haven't done the best at doing this, and it's something that I'm really focusing on myself, where I'm like literally like not checking my computer or my phone or my emails or my Instagram or my Facebook or my Pinterest or anything for a whole day. And that'll be Sunday for me. The other thing that has been recommended, and I'm gonna test this one out, hold me to it, and I'm nervous AF, I was recommended to take the whole week off on vacation. So I'm going on vacation soon, and I was told like, why don't you just try to take that whole time off? And like, I run virtual fitness groups. So I like run these groups where I'm supposed to be checking in daily too. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm supposed to check in with my team every day. I'm supposed to check in with my ladies every day. So like, I'm still learning some of those activities. You do not have to be perfect to have a business that is successful. So I just wanted to share with you a couple of those tips. Again, there's gonna be a blog post. I'll link it in the comments, and it'll go in more depth about all of this stuff. But I just wanted to come in here so you could hear the passion, so you could hear the heart behind it all, and so that you too could make the decision, is a side hustle right for me? Am I doing my current side hustle right and justice, or am I just playing small and I need to go bigger and I need to get more focused? I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and check this shit out. Share it with any friends, like, comment if you enjoyed it, and then pass it along if you think it's helpful.